Welcome to database normalization for the second normal form. Like the first normal form, we have a set of rules to follow which will ensure that a database design is in second normal form. The rules are as follows. 1. The data is in first normal form. 2. All non-primary key attributes are fully functionally dependent on the primary key. 3. Each attribute within the relation has a unique name. And 4. Each relation has a primary key. So what does rule 2 mean? It really only applies to tables that have a composite key, since tables with a single key are already in second normal form. A way to identify the potential changes needed is to ask yourself, if one of the keys changed, would the data change? So let's go and look at the data we worked on in the first normal form. We've already applied the first rule, which is this data is already in the first normal form because we completed that in the previous exercise. According to rule 2, if it's only based on composite keys, the student table is already in second normal form, which it is. Now, looking at the data in student course, we can see that course name would change if course code changed. Therefore, we need to create a new table for this. But what about teacher ID? At first glance, it would appear that this is true as well. But what if there are two teachers teaching the same course, or one teacher left and a new teacher started? Thinking in terms of the rules, if the teacher is dependent on the key, we would need to create a new course code each time a different teacher taught the class. With this assumption, we cannot move the data out of the table, but it will be addressed in the third normal form. So let's go ahead and separate out course name and ensure that this table is in the second normal form. Here we can remove our duplicates from this table. Before we didn't talk about date completed and the grade, but we can clearly see that they are both dependent on the primary key. Now let's check the last two rules, which were to ensure that each attribute has a unique name and all tables have a primary key which is unique. And so our consolidated data is now in second normal form. So let's look at the normalization tab and apply the changes there. This now completes the changes needed to ensure our database design is in second normal form. So in summary, to design a database in second normal form, we must follow the four rules, which is 1. Ensure the data is in first normal form. 2. All non-primary key attributes are fully functionally dependent on the primary key. 3. Each attribute within the relation has a unique name. And 4. Each relation has a primary key.